Welcome back, survivors. On the last episode, I was getting ready to rebuild my space elevator, planted it back down, and I started on the production to upgrade it to Tier 5. So basically, I had to redo some things here at the factory. I think I mentioned that I was going to be redoing the factory. As you can see, I've got a conveyor belt running right to the space elevator. Alright, so the space elevator needs 2 items to advance to the next level. It needs these motors right here, which are coming off of my assembly line, and I'm just dumping them straight into the space elevator. I built this whole platform out here, put down a bunch of foundations so it looked nice and smooth and it snapped in nicely. But we need the motors, which are coming in, and then the modular frames. The modular frames are coming in from the other side, on this side of the factory. These are rolling in really slowly, so I've got to figure out how to speed up production on this side. This is what's going to hold me back, because I need 500 of them, and they're being produced. It looks like my pipes, the iron rods are slowing things up a bit here. Yeah, I've got plenty of reinforced iron plates. I need more iron rods, so I'm going to have to figure out how to speed this up over here. But basically what I've done... I tore down the truck stop that was over here. This is my factory. That's the hub, my base over there. This is the little factory where I've got all my production going up there, down the hill into this building. And I basically just tore out the truck stop that was right here and built an assembler to build the modular frames and ship them directly out to the space elevator. Because I wanted it to be automated and simple. I didn't want to have to drive a truck back and forth and plot a route and have it record and all that. This is much simpler once you set it up. It takes a little bit longer to set up, but once you set it up, it's much simpler. So I did have to split my iron rods, and that's probably what is holding things up here. So I've got iron rods coming out of this, and they're being split into 2. Half of them are going in here to make rotors, and the other half are going off to make, the modular frames, excuse me. So, there's got to be a way to speed this up. Actually, I've got so many rotors right now, I may just stop production on these. I think that's what I'll do. I'll just turn this off, so that now all the rotors, well, in a minute, once this stacks up, all the rotors, all the iron rods here. I'm even doing one better. I'll just remove this conveyor belt. Now all of the iron rods, which I could speed up by adding a power shard, but this is well, there's got to be a better way of doing this. Here, let me take a power shard out of this, because now I don't need quite as many screws or plates coming out of there. You know what? I'm going to keep the screws. I don't need as many rods coming out of this one. So let me take the overclocking node out of that, the power shard, and let's put it into this one. Let's crank that one up and get it going full steam. I've only got 1 power shard left. I need to go out and probably try and gather some more. Well, we got plenty of iron ingots coming in. That's certainly not the problem. Yeah, I've got tons of iron ingots. 3 conveyor belts just full of iron ingots. The problem is this machine right here is being a little bit slow in producing the iron rods, but I'm getting them out as quick as I can. So for now, that's the best thing I can do to speed up the production of is getting more iron rods in here. And I've got the reinforced iron plates coming off the assembly line that we previously had. I've just been dumping them into storage. Well, then I just added a conveyor belt to add them into the assembler here to make these modular frames. This should speed it up a little bit. We're going to need 500 of these, so I may actually revisit this here again shortly, because there's got to be a way to get more iron rods in there. Hang on a second. Let me look at this. Yeah, see, there's a bunch in here. This is overflowing with iron rods right here. Let me just grab a stack of them and just dump them into there. That'll speed things up temporarily. Just like that. One more. Come on, come on, come on. I gotta wait for it to produce. But anyways, that'll speed things up temporarily. And since it's full, we'll start to stack up the rods a little bit. And that'll allow them to speed up the process a little bit more once it gets going again. There we go. Alright, that's full. That'll help things. Hopefully that'll get it caught up, because I gotta get a lot of those produced. But anyways, that's what we did on this side of the production over here on the factory. I extended this these foundations out. I think it stopped at about right here, and I had the truck stop right here, so I just extended all the foundations out. Anyways, going the other direction to our base, I can't believe I forgot my tractor. I just ran out here. Oh well. It's not like it's that far between the two buildings. We're producing the motors over here in the factory, and I was working on retooling it, redesigning it, changing the layout of the factory anyways, so this just worked a little bit better. This has worked into our favor since we were doing this anyways. Let's see. I can get up by this way. I don't have to run all the way around to the stairs I built. What I've got to do is I got to move these walls. I'm going to move them out to here to the current wall. This is going to be the current wall. At one time, I'm extending the whole base. I'm making it much bigger. I just haven't finished any of the walls. I added in a second iron miner, and it is dumping into 2 smelters, which are producing iron bars, of course, and ingots, and they're both dumping each into producing rods. This one's producing rods into screws. Then the rods and screws are going into here, producing our rotors. The rotors are then traveling over to this machine, where it's combined with the the stators, which we were producing upstairs, to make our motors. So the holdup on this side is the rotors, but I really can't speed it up anymore. I've done everything I can to increase the efficiency on this side. I've overclocked everything. I'm at my power limit. Actually, no, I'm not. Sorry, I can overclock this one. This is the last thing I can do to speed it up, because that's what's holding us up now. I got the screws increased. Well, it's about the same, really. Nah, that's not going to change it. It's the screws that are still holding me up, and I've already overclocked the screws. So there's just no way to get screws out any faster. I've got them on the second tier conveyor belt. This machine is overclocked. I suppose I could overclock it again? Add a second one to it? And maybe that would get me faster ones. But this side is really not the holdup, because I don't need that many motors. So this side is not nearly as important to get efficient and streamlined and really quick as the other side, because we only need 150 motors. We need 500 of the modular frames. So let me tinker around with this a bit, see if I can get some modular frames being produced a little bit quicker, because this is all we're waiting on. We're waiting on this this elevator to gather the resources. See, we've almost got all the motors already, but we're only not even a fifth of the way to all the modular frames we need. I'll probably go grab some frames out of storage. I've got a few in storage, and that might actually speed things up a bit. But in the meantime, let me figure out how I can speed this up over here. Let me figure out what's holding it up right here. So we've got the iron plates and the iron rods. I think I just need to overclock this machine right here to be faster, because we're getting all the rods and the plates in here now that I've just dumped a stack of rods in here. It seems to be holding up. It's still full. So I think if I overclock this machine, that'll get them producing faster. Now we're producing 6 a minute. That's still not incredibly fast, but that at least speed things up a bit. Let me go grab the rest of my modular frames. I got a few in storage. I'll grab those. We'll get this thing upgraded and see what Tier 5 and possibly 6 is all about. Alright, there's the last of our modular frames have entered into the space elevator. It stops any further ones from going in, so that's going to fill up really quick and just halt production on it. But that's fine. We've hit our 500. We need 2 more motors coming in. Let's see. There's 1. We need 1 more. I grabbed a couple. I tried to speed it up a bit. I ran down here, grabbed a couple, and threw them in there. But I didn't quite time it right. I didn't count correctly. I'm going to be 1 short. Here we go. Here's our last one right here. We'll personally carry this one over. So I should probably just remove these conveyor belts and put a storage container there now, but it's not that big a deal. Once you remove the conveyor belt, you automatically pick up the items or resources that are on that belt. So I don't think I ever showed this, but there's actually like a control panel over here for the space elevator. You know, FICSIT space elevator. And this is where you're technically supposed to be operating it from, but the game lets you operate any machine from anywhere. But anyways, we got our resources. Let's load them and seal them. Seal the package up and send it. There's your resources. Oh, that is too cool. Back up a bit. Ha 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 ha! Love it. That is too cool. So we should have unlocked tier 5 and tier 6 with that. So we're probably going to need even, different. We're going to need different resources to unlock the next tier. Actually, wait a minute. Oh, unavailable in early access. So that's it. Tier 5 and 6 is all we can access so far in early access of the version of the game. Which is not bad. I think I've been playing for 30, maybe a little more than 30 hours so far, and we obviously haven't researched any of this stuff for Tier 5 and Tier 6. I technically haven't finished everything in Tier 3 and Tier 4 because I have the alternate recipes that we got, but Tier 5 and Tier 6 offer even a gas mask. There it is! That's what we need. Allows you to breathe normally, and poison gas consumes filters from your inventory. Well, that would help me get around a lot. Oh my god, there's a freaking jetpack. Expanded power infrastructure, a fuel generator. Consumes fuel to generate electricity. Fuel. Oil processing. So we can start making fuel from oil. We're getting into fossil fuels now. An oil pump, an oil refinery, plastics, fuel, rubber. We can scan for crude oil and circuit boards even. Getting into some really advanced stuff here. Very modern now, right? Industrial manufacturing allows us to make a manufacturer. That thing has 4 intakes. Crafts 3 or 4 parts into another part. Holy schmoly. Can be automated by feeding parts into it with a conveyor belt connected to the input. So it's just like the assembler, except it's twice as big. So it's going to have 4 inputs, or up to 4 inputs, and produce one product out the other end. That's going to be really complex. And we got a truck. Holy moly. A 48-slot inventory truck has a built-in craft bench and can be automated to pick up and deliver resources. So it has twice the storage of the tractor, I think. It has 24. This has 48. It can run on any fuel type, just like the tractor. Maybe it's faster. That'd be really cool. And a computer is a complex logic machine that is used to control advanced behavior in machines. That sounds interesting as well. So, yeah, what do we research first? I don't know. I'm torn. Caterium electronics. So we can actually get into producing things with Caterium. An AI limiter, a supercomputer, and high-speed connectors. All that is cool. A smart splitter. That's interesting. Splits conveyor belts in 3. You can set a rule for which part should go to the left and which part should go to the right. So could you split 2 things? If I'm thinking about this correctly, you could have 2 items coming into this and being split off and separate those 2 products. That'd be a way of streamlining things, simplifying some of your conveyor belts. So you wouldn't necessarily need 2 conveyor belts to do one task. That's interesting. It's something I'll have to think about how to implement it, but let's do the oil processing. This is the first one in Tier 5. Let's try. Man, I really want that jetpack, though. What do I need to make the jetpack? A computer. So, yeah, I can't make computers yet, so we're probably gonna have to make stuff in Tier 5 to be able to make Tier 4, because I can't make computers yet. It's probably in industrial manufacturing, so we'll need that to be able to make the stuff in. So yeah, you have to unlock some of the stuff in Tier 5 to be able to make the stuff in Tier 6. Let's go ahead and start with the oil refinery, oil processing. So we need modular frames, motors, lots of wire and lots of cable. Well, luckily for us, we've got motors and modular frames being produced already. So let me go grab these resources. We'll throw them into here and see about the oil. We'll probably get a new scanner for that too. There we go. Got everything we need now. Let's plop in the last of it, 50 motors, and blast this launch pod off. Milestone unlocked. Oil processing.
Oil acquisition and refining unlocked. Oil-based products can now be made. Caution, this is a reminder to minimize the chance of expiration during out-of-base activities.
Minimize the chance of expiration. Don't die while you're out there doing stuff outside the base exploring. Don't get killed by any hostile creatures out there, like those giant flipping spiders. Alright, so we can make oil products now. I guess we gonna need to scan for crude oil and start setting that up, because while I do have a little bit, I don't have a lot. So we'll need to set up some sort of refinery or production on it. Actually, let me look at that. Production. There's a special one. Oil pump and oil refinery. Crafts crude oil into other parts. Extracts crude oil from the crude oil node it is built on. Okay, well. There's no crude oil around here because it hasn't beeped back at me yet. Oh, there it is. 2,400 meters, 2,400 meters. So either way I go, it's about 2,400 meters. Stuff is really far off. I'm gonna go drive and see if I can find some. It's a long ways off, but we'll give it a ride. So my path takes me along. Oh, well, I follow the path down here, and it takes me to this river. I've got to cross it, so I've got to build a road. So I'm just using some concrete here to lay down some foundations. And that should allow us to drive our tractor across here. Oop, let me grab that mushroom. I may actually have a hard time driving through here. Let me get out the old trusty chainsaw here. Clear a bit of a path. So our tractor can drive through. Clear that one out. Oh man, there's more water over here. Oh, those exploding things. Crap. Alright, so I need to turn. Ugh. I need to turn and go this way. Cut down that one. Clear out a bunch of trees. Why can't I cut that? Cut! Cut palm tree. I can't cut down palm trees? What? Yep, we got a little work in progress node down there at the bottom. Aw, man. Alright, so the best thing for these guys I found is this beat stick. The big zapper, the bug zapper 2.0. Because it's got such a fast swing, it makes it much better than the original bug zapper at dispatching those little fireflies. Ooh, there's a slug. Alright, let's kill a few of these guys then. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, you don't like that. Back up. Come here, you hateful little bugs. Where'd he go? One more. Two more. Die already! There we go. Sweet. Grab this power slug. We need that. Alright, I gotta find a way across here. Maybe I'll just keep driving down the road here a bit before I try crossing. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't the best point to cross the river. Maybe we should push forward a little more this way before we cross. But the oil is in that direction, so we kind of need to figure out a way to get over there, but this is dangerous territory we're getting into now. It's still really far off, as you can see. I just hit the search button. It still hasn't popped back up. There we go. 1,500, 1,400 meters away to the east. So yeah, we really need to be heading east, but we're just going to have to cross more water that way. I'll try and find a better path. Oh, found a cave here, and it is, of course, full of little tiny spiders. I'm going to try this new melee weapon out on them. Oh yeah, that works good. That works good. Better than the rebar gun launcher. That's it? Just two of them? I thought it was like 3 or 4 over there. Alright, so we're getting close. Probably about, I don't know, 1,500, 1,600 meters away. I knew there was another one. Sneaky little spiders. I see another one coming. Come on. Oh, 1,000 meters. Only about 1,100 meters away. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. And they hit hard. But I hit hard now, too. Yeah, run! Yeah, you don't want none of this. Ha ha ha! That's right, this was up! Taste that tasty Bug Zapper 2.0. Raw quartz. Let's grab some of that while we're out here. So we're in a cave. I don't know if this cave's going to come out in the right spot or not, but I'm going to follow it. And hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll come out close to where we need it to be. This is going to be a stupid long conveyor belt to get oil anywhere useful, though. I don't know how we're going to do this. The more I think about this, it's like, this is some rough terrain. Have to be trying to transport oil to and from, or maybe set up a second base. I don't know. This seems crazy. We're going to give it a shot. We're going to at least check it out and see what's up. Oh, crap. Can I even drive my truck up here? It's tractor, I guess I should say. I keep calling this thing a truck. There is actually a truck in the game, though, Jimmy. Oh, my gosh. Don't get stuck. Oh, my God. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. All right. Let's see if we can make it. Ooh, there's a artifact thing. I keep wanting to call them artifacts, but it's not. I'm going to have to make like a ramp or something to get up here. Let me grab the mushroom. What is this item up here? Ooh, a purple slug. Cool. Sweet. And a dead end. So, yeah, I guess we're not going any further in this cave. I guess we know it doesn't come out on the other side. All right, let's backtrack then. Oh, man, there's a cliff. It's a huge drop-off. What do we do now? And there's spiders all over the ground. It's in that direction. I know it's right over in there somewhere. We've got to drive down. All right. YOLO, little tractor. YOLO, bro. Let's do this. Don't flip over. Don't flip over. Oh! 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 We damaged ourselves and the tractor a bit there. We made it, though. What is this resource? Is this it? Look at this place, though, man. Wow. Oh, this is cool. This big clearing out here. What is this? Limestone. Bah! I don't need limestone. Oh, this is cool looking. How much further till the oil? I'm out here digging for oil now. I need to find my oil. Where it at? 700 meters in that direction. Alright, gotta drive straight to the east, and we should get there. Means I gotta drop off another cliff, though. If you find a safer way down, that'll take so much damage. See if we can drive a way around here. Oh yeah, this right here will work. Yeah, buddy. No damage that way. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck. Yeah, sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright, watch out, big guy. Coming through, coming through, coming through. Man on a mission here. This is like a cave area almost. This looks like... Oh, there's another one of those lizard dog things. What is it called? Lizard doggo. Hey, buddy! Why does it run off? These things are not very friendly for dogs. Where's the oil at? Should be right here. 400 meters. Oh, gosh. Come on. Go away, bro. Grab your organs there. 400 meters to the east. Should be right around where that big rock is there. Alright, we're getting close. We're getting close. Push on a little bit further. Hop back in the tractor here. I'm just going to drive straight off the cliff. Screw it. I'm going to take a little bit of damage, but whatever. Let me stop and heal. Because I see some firefly areas right up ahead. It'd be bad to just drive through there unprepared. Alright. Let's do this. Gonna be very... Oh, look at the plants all looking different. Everything changes out here. This is too cool. There's another crash site. More wreckage or whatever we can open up. I'm not gonna stop. Not yet. Not gonna stop and check it out. Keep pushing on. Oh, a slug. And spiders. You know what? I'm gonna stop for the slug. Because like I said earlier, I'm out of power shards. Oh, no you don't. Don't you run from me, you hateful little thing. There's another one. There he is. Ha ha ha! Ah, I like this Bug Zapper 2.0. Make short work of these things. Oh, there you are. I thought I heard another one around here. Come here, bruh. Come here, little buddy. Come here. Come here and eat this Bug Zapper, you. Dirty little thing. Ah. Alright. Oh, those are so cool looking. Look at the space elevator. We're like, I don't know, 1,000 meters away, if not more, 1,200 meters away. Oh, how much further? How much further? We gotta be like really, really close. 167 meters and 117 meters. Which looks like one we can actually get to. 116 meters in this direction. It's really close. We're gonna be right on top of it. Looks like this is this a cave again? Oh crap, one of these guys. Lovely. These guys hurt really bad. There it is, crude oil. Sweet, cannot be picked up, so you actually have to set down a miner to get it. Oh my god, Mama Spider's here. She come out of nowhere. Super mad. Heal up, heal up, heal up. Oh man. Alright, so we gotta set up... What is this thing? What is this? What is this? Is this a resource too? No? This looks like some coral formation. Alright, we got power slugs all over the place over here. I can't get up there. And I hear another creature. I can't see it, but I hear it. So it'll probably attack us when we're least expecting it. We got our back turned and everything. I can't reach it. I'm gonna need like a jetpack or to make a ramp, but I'm not gonna make a ramp right now. I don't know if I want to build a conveyor belt out here. I'm gonna have to make a couple of trips out here either way because this is so far out. Even if I run a tractor back and forth, which I guess I could do, but that's gonna be really difficult to lay out a path because I'm gonna get lost trying to, you know, have it record the path. You know what I'm saying? So, oh man, there's all kinds of power slugs in here. Does that like go up any? I can't tell. I hear another one like above me too. It sounds like there's one up there. We're gonna have to come back here a few times. For now, let's see if we can get up some oil set up here. What do we need? I didn't even think to bring... Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I didn't bring any resources. I came all the way out here. I need an oil pump. What do I need? Oh, yeah, look. I'm missing heavy modular frames and motors. God, no. No, well, maybe I've got some stuff in the tractor. Maybe I've got enough. Oh my gosh. I came all the way out here with no resources to build. That was dumb. That was dumb. Let me drive over there real quick, make sure my tractor's safe and I'm safe and we're all safe in the safety of being safe. Ugh. I'm annoyed. I came all the way out here and I brought no resources to craft with. Alright, I need heavy modular frames, which are made from modular frames, steel pipes, encased industrial beams, and screws. Oh man, I don't have any of this stuff. I don't have any iron ingots, iron ore. Yeah, that was a big mistake. Huge mistake driving all the way out here and coming unprepared. But there appears to actually be 2 crude oil spots right here we could set up on. So we could get a bunch of oil out of here. Wow, I just came out here unprepared. So we're gonna need to set up 2 crude oil stations, oil pumps, and I guess 2 oil refineries to turn it into crude oil. It says can be automated by feeding parts into it, crafts crude oil into other parts. Okay, so this will actually craft like the plastic and the rubber, I'm assuming, or whatever you can craft from oil into its finished product. I don't know. I gotta figure a way of getting the oil out of here too. Maybe there's a good path, because this is like due west of my base. So maybe I could put conveyor belts like elevated, like build some ramps coming up and out of here, and build some conveyor belts heading west. Like if you could get it high enough, you could build ramps going up and just have your foundations. Let me try that. Do I have any concrete? Do I have like a lot of concrete? Bauxite. Hey, sweet. If there's limestone around, I can just make some concrete. And then there's limestone. There we go. All right, so I'm going to make some concrete and see if that's a viable option. Like if we can just pump the oil on a conveyor belt directly out of here to our base and not have to worry about plotting a course with a tractor, because that's really kind of a pain. I think a conveyor belt would be a lot more efficient. All right, I think this is high enough, and yeah, this should work. Basically, I'm just going to try and extend out foundations from here, if I can, and drive the product back to base. In fact, if I get enough concrete, I can just make a ramp all the way back to base. I don't have to drive through all that crap down there. All those creatures that want to kill me and murder me. I could just make a ramp way up here in the sky, because remember, we fell off of 2 big cliffs to get down here. So if I need to, I can always, elevate the platform a little bit more. I'm going to need a lot of concrete, though. So I probably should set up a limestone concrete production out here and get ramps going, this foundations and everything, a path to drive on all the way back across. You see where it connects back up over there, where we first drove off, and then we drove a little bit down, and we drove off right there again and drove underneath all this. Well, this will be a straight shot. This will be really quick, and this might actually work for a tractor to drive, although it's a really long way. But either way, we could set up a conveyor belt or a tractor or something and get our oil back to base, or our products, or however we decide to do it. But that is all the time I've got for today. I'll catch up on this. I'll set up a production facility, get some concrete going, and we'll pick this up in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Hit that thumbs up button. If you like this video, guys, post me any comments or questions down below, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.